What's up? As you can see behind me, I have two little lights. They put out okay amount of light, but I actually wanted to upgrade those. So what I have done is I went onto Amazon and Google and other locations, YouTube, to try to find a fairly good light. So everybody says that the Elgato Key Light is what you should get. I was like, I wasn't gonna spend close to $200 on a single light. So what I found is an okay light. Pretty sure it's still gonna do just fine. We'll get into it. I've already unboxed it, so we'll just unbag it and see what it's like. Alright guys, so like I said, I've already unboxed the box with the light panels. So these are, got my phone just to make sure that I am saying this all correctly. So there's a 2-pack of the VILTROX LED Panel Lights with stand kit, so on and so forth. There's a whole bunch of other words that aren't really necessary for this video. So, like I said, it's a 2-pack, so I've actually got 2 light panels in here. I've already opened it just to make sure that everything was nice and still intact and not broken. But as you can see, I don't know why, but there is apparently a slice in this. Don't ask me why, there just is. So let's go ahead and unbox this. So technically we're just unbagging it, but there's 2 compartments. There's this first compartment that actually has both of the light panels in it, and they're, like I said, I've already opened at least one of these. So it's actually not a fairly bad light panel. You can, nice and fogged over, so you're not having any issues with super bright light in your face and causing you issues. And then it's also got two battery slots. It doesn't come with the batteries. It just comes with the AC adapters, on and off switch, pretty generic. And then this little knob here actually adjusts the color temperature. Goes from 3300 to 5600 K, so pretty sure that's kelvins. So from soft light to daylight. Actually, I'm not really sure if it's soft light, but I know it does go up to daylight. If you press it again, then you can adjust either or. The light percentage goes from 20% to 100%, or you can adjust the temperature of the actual light itself. And like I said, there's 2 of them. So there's the 2 panels, or there's the first panel. Here we go. I actually didn't open this one, so I get to open this one. First one, this tape is like ridiculous. Don't know why the tape is ridiculous, but here's the second panel. So 2 panels. We're gonna have one on the left and the right side of myself while I'm actually sitting down and streaming. One's gonna be at we'll probably adjust this, but I'd say probably at about 80%. The other one probably about 50%, and just to kind of adjust that. But we'll jump into that later. Maybe this video, maybe a second video. I don't know. So get those out of the way. Zip that back up, and then let's go ahead and jump into the other side where we have one power cable. Like I said, I've already opened it. This is the adapter that actually, it's kind of an odd adapter. So an adapter that just slots on right like that, so you can actually tilt the light itself. And then here we are with there's 2 of them, 2 tripods. Here's the other battery, not battery, the other AC adapter. The other articulation adapter. And then here is the actual light stand. So this stand is of better quality than the one that my camera is currently standing on. So that's always fun and exciting. But it's got 3 full telescoping locations, which I can have it either directly above me or shining right in my face. Haven't figured that out, what I wanted to do yet. And then feet kick out to fairly wide. Well, I guess that's about as fairly wide as it gets. But let's go ahead and get these set up and see what they actually look like blasting on my face. See you shortly. Stuff and such. Hey guys. So I don't know what I was just doing, but you know, you get to see some random things that I do on a whatever basis. But anyways, as you can see behind me, I've got both of those lights hooked up, and they also came with a remote. Now, the Elgato Streamlight does, or Key Light, it's the Key Light. The Elgato Key Light does not actually come with a controller, which is probably a downside. I would definitely say it's a downside, just because you don't have the functionality of just being like, hey, gonna warn you, these are gonna be very bright. It's not like you can go ahead and just turn them on and see, but I'm gonna warn you, these are very bright. I have these currently at 100%, so forewarn, I will turn them down. But this is this light right here. It's pretty bright at 100. Let me just double check. At 100%, 5060 Kelvin. That is the daylight color temperature. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and drop it down, and it goes. Whoops, hold on. And it goes by an interval of 5. As you can see, it's dropping down by 5. And it goes all the way down to 20%. And this is what I actually keep them on. So this one right now is gonna be at 100%. Be warned. 3, 2, 1, 100%. I do not have either of these at 100% when I'm actually streaming. Reason being, they're just way too bright in my face, which is perfectly fine. I'm completely fine with it being that bright, because if I'm doing any videos in this room, I want that 100% light so everything can be noticed and seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump onto the computer, and we'll go ahead and just get an idea of what exactly it looks like when I'm streaming, and the brightness and different types of directions in light hitting on the right hand side. This is my right hand side of my face, or my left hand side of the face. So see you in a second. All right, guys. Since we are now at the computer, sitting down just like I would normally do during a stream, and we've got my left and the right hand panels. They are both currently set at 100%. Let's go ahead and get this in the view, and it's not going to focus because I turned autofocus off, but as you can see, there you go, 100% visible. Oh, well, actually, that's better. 100% visibility at 5,600 Kelvin. So this is what I do not have my lights at. Reason being is when I'm staring at this computer screen in front of me, which is my gaming monitor, just the light down onto my face is just way, way too bright. So what I do, or what I have been doing, is I've been turning this all the way down to 20%. So that is my left hand light, and now this is the right hand light getting turned down all the way to 20%. All right, that is 20% not saturation, just 20% brightness. Now, it's not bright, but with using the Canon M50, the lens and the aperture and a whole bunch of other crazy words that I have no idea about, because I am not a camera expert or an audio expert. I just do what I can with the knowledge that I find and other people. Thank you, other people. Appreciate it. So using both of these lights, 20%, kind of depends on the mood that I want to actually be in and what games I'm playing. If there's a game where, say, the other day I actually finished Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, that's it. So I actually had my main light, so my light on my left-hand side here, off. And that is as I look at my streaming PC, because this is where I'm recording everything, as you can see,
plenty of light coming down on the right hand side of my face. Then I also have a second monitor right here that you cannot see. Then my gaming monitor right in front of me, which you can kind of see. Yeah, right here. Kind of see it right here. So with having enough light coming from both of those monitors, I didn't really need to brighten this side of my face. So this is how I played the other day. Perfectly fine. I enjoyed it. Wasn't killing my eyes with strain. It's 20% on this light is perfectly fine, is adequate enough. But if there's a game where I'm like, hey, I need a crap ton of light because I want to be super bright and look at my camera a lot. Boom, 20% extra light hitting my face. Perfect. But I've kind of played with this on stream a little bit, where I actually turned off this right hand light. And there you go. Now it's just the key light on me, and perfectly fine. So it kind of just depends on what you guys want to do with your lights. Now, these aren't Elgato Key Lights or even the Key Light Airs that just got announced at CES 2020, which is cool, but still, one key light mini, and I'll put the price up, is the same exact price, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. I don't know. We'll find out. But these two lights were about $130 for two. One Elgato Key Light is $200. Well, it's probably like $175 now, just because the Key Light Air came out. So I wanted to play around with these lights before I actually finished the video, and it has been a week. And I've thoroughly enjoyed these lights. Now, look forward to seeing anything else in the future. Greatly appreciate everything. All the likes, the comments. It's definitely boosted my ego for video making, because I suck at it. Other than my live streams, I suck at it. And that's all right. We all start somewhere. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, liked it, disliked it, whatever, but I greatly appreciate you viewing it. I'll have links in the description below. Don't forget to hit that like button, the bell notification for the next video. Also check out my social media, my Twitch page, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.